In this lesson, we'll go through the basics, learn different phrases, and by the end of this lesson, you will hopefully be able to speak with your echo. Before we start, put your echo on mute. Let's start with a simple phrase, one of the first things we use when we learn a new language, and that is saying hello. Alexa, hello.
Hi.
To invoke Alexa, you have to say the wake word. By default, it is Alexa, and you can change the wake word from the Alexa application and use Echo or Amazon instead. We'll, however, use Alexa as a wake word throughout this lesson. Let's work on some basics, like time, date, weather, news, music, or podcasting. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 9:28 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date?
It's Wednesday, November 30th.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
In Berlin, it's 2 degrees with rain. Tonight, you can look for showers with a low of 2 degrees.
Alexa, what's in the news?
Here's your flash briefing. In NPR News from TuneIn.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. President-elect Donald Trump has tweeted that he's preparing legal documents to take himself completely out of business operations.
Alexa,
In a formal announcement.
stop. Alexa, play some music.
Here's a station you might like. West Montgomery.
Alexa, play some jazz.
Here's a station for jazz music. All jazz.
Alexa, play BBC News podcast on TuneIn.
Getting the latest episode of BBC News. Here it is from TuneIn.
BBC News with Marion Marshall. The oil cartel OPEC has agreed to cap production.
Now let's do something more advanced, like math. Alexa, what's 76 times 38?
76 multiplied by 38 is 2,888.
Alexa, 9 factorial.
362,880.
Let's now work with alarms, reminders, and timers. Alexa, set an alarm for 7:30.
Is that 7:30 in the morning or in the evening?
In the morning.
Alarm set for 7:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Then we can check how much is left with Alexa, how much is left on the timer?
You have one timer with about 9 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Note, however, that the reminder is not the same as a timer. If you say, Alexa, remind me to take out the trash in 10 minutes.
Take out the trash added to your to-do list.
Yeah, she will put a take out the trash task on my to-do list. Echo integrates with a variety of home automation devices, so it lets you control your lights or change temperature settings by voice. Let's see what's the syntax for that. If you set up smart lights in your home, then you can say, Alexa, turn on the lights.
Okay.
Using Apple TV and the Harmony remote, you can set up Alexa to control the Apple TV by saying, Alexa, turn on Apple TV.
Okay.
In general, for home connected devices, you can use Alexa, then followed by turn on, turn off device, scene or program, or simply Alexa turn the device, scene, program on and off. A note here for those with English as their second language on the usage of opening versus turning on, and similarly closing versus turning off, for example, the lights. It might seem more natural for some native French or Chinese speakers to say, for example, open the lights and close the lights, because the nearest translation is the open, close versus turn on, turn off. However, this will not work with Echo. Alexa, open the lights. You can't ask about multiple things in the same command, but can only ask one thing at a time. For example, in order to turn off the lights in your TV, you would have to divide this into two statements, and first ask to turn off the lights, wait to get the confirmation from Echo, and then ask about the TV. Congratulations! You should now be able to have a basic conversation with your Echo. Actually, there is one more thing about having a conversation with your Echo. Echo is not capable of keeping contextual information within a session of questions. This might change in the future, but as it is now, for example, if you ask about the age of an actor and where he's from, you are limited by two things with Echo. 1. Cannot ask both questions in one go, and 2. You need to mention the name of the actor each time. So, here's an example. Alexa, how tall is Brad Pitt and when was he born?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Alexa, how tall is Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt's height is 5 feet and 11 inches, 1.8 meters.
Alexa, when was Brad Pitt born?
Brad Pitt was born on Wednesday, December 18, 1963.
And with that, we thank you for watching. Alexa, goodbye.
Goodbye.